Hey guys, welcome back to the Angel of Tarot. Another episode of the Twin Flame Journey. So we're gonna look at divine masculine, divine feminine, and the energy in between. So I hope you guys are doing very well. I hope your relationships are somewhat advancing. I hope you're learning on the journey, learning about yourself. Okay, let's see. Divine feminine. Oh, I knew that card was going to come out. Look what card came out. The Devil in reverse. Tell me why I was like doing a meditation today and I said, let me do my tarot today. I guarantee you this card's going to come out, and it came out in reverse because Divine Feminine has definitely overcome something that had a hold on her for longer than she thought. Like, I was thinking, like, sometimes you have an attachment to somebody, and even if you're not talking to them, it's like a slow drain. It's like when you turn your car off, but you forget to turn off the radio, and it just slowly kills your battery. So, like, that's how I feel like Divine Feminine was dealing with somebody or something, some situation that was slowly draining her energy to the point that she barely didn't even know it was there, like a leech. Like, this thing was like stuck on you, I feel like. But I do feel like you broke the chains. I feel like it's over. I feel like it's done. I feel like you can feel the difference. Like, it's like a weight has been lifted. Look at this. Yeah, the Ten of Swords in reverse. So I feel like Divine Feminine, like, I usually don't talk about spiritual warfare, but I do feel like you've overcome some sort of spiritual warfare. I've never seen these two cards come out like this. Never. I've been doing this for 6 years. So it's like, you really, really, and I don't think you feel it yet. Like, I don't think you realize how much was holding you back. You don't know. Like, you don't know because on the surface, you take care of things so well, but there was something happening in the background. And I feel like you finally put the nail in the coffin on this one. And I feel like Spirit was there to catch you right when you needed Spirit to catch you. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let's see what Divine Masculine has to say. Okay, so Divine Masculine energy, we have the Justice and the Queen card. So I'm hearing something like about what you deserve, and not only you, Divine Feminine, but Divine Masculine. I feel like Divine Masculine wants this like really abundant feminine energy, and I feel like when you were in this energy, it was like blocking the positivity of who you really are, and maybe you didn't see that. But I feel like Divine Masculine looks at you as like, you can be such a home for this person. You can be a comfort to this person. You can help this person like with paperwork. You can help them with logistics. Like, if they were to start a business or something, like, they can see you helping them fill out forms, doing payrolls or whatever. Like, I just feel like I'm feeling like teamwork. Like, this person looks at you as more than an equal, like somebody that they can lean on, get advice from, take care of. I feel like very fruitful. Like, Divine Masculine is very fruitful right now. So be careful. And also, there's something interesting here because I'm drawn to this little bunny down here that I never really even noticed this bunny before. So I feel like, pay closer attention to something that might be around you already. It might be in your energy already, but you don't see it yet. So that's how I feel. We have this for the energy in between. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse and the King of Cups. So I actually like this. And again, I haven't seen these two cards come out like this ever. It's rare. Like, I never see the King of Cups with the Seven of Cups in reverse. So I feel like the connection is very intentional right now. I feel like the choice, like there's no more deciding. Like the decision has been made. And I think you guys are both really happy about the decision that has been made. I'm not sure if you guys recently connected, communicated, or something like that. Maybe made a plan about what your future is going to look like, or set expectations like we'll see each other twice a week, or something like that. So, and I feel like I'm hearing something like the ship has sailed. So I feel like whatever happened in the past is in the past. So whatever you guys dealt with in the past is in the past. I feel like ex-lovers is in the past. You see the ship in the background. So I feel like to me, that is like an emotional ship. It's like all your emotional attachments that you've had, that you both have had in the past. I feel like you guys are putting it behind you. You're laying it to rest. Like you're breaking these chains, of saying, you know what? I don't even need to understand why those other things didn't work out, but they didn't work out and I don't care anymore. Let's see Divine Feminine, what she has to say. Okay. Divine Feminine has the Three of Cups in reverse with the Knight of Swords. Yeah, so I feel like Divine Feminine is a little bit in her love confession era. I feel like Divine Feminine has a lot that she wants to say to Divine Masculine about like the way that this person makes her feel, the way that they look. I feel like Divine Feminine has basically put down any like other options, like the idea of having other options. I feel like Divine Feminine has realized what is most important to her, and I feel like she thinks that she has found that. So I feel like you found whatever you think is most important to you, and what is most important to you does not mean what is most important to everybody else. Like if you like somebody who is athletic, then you like somebody who's athletic. If you like somebody who, I don't know, likes dogs, likes cats, likes pets, okay, then you like people who also like pets. I feel like you're just not apologizing for what you want, for what you like. Okay. Divine Masculine. Okay, lots of cups. Like, there's a lot of emotions coming around because this is a lot of cups. We have the Nine of Cups, Divine Masculine, and the Eight of Wands in reverse. So I feel like Divine Masculine is very, very happy right now. Happy being by themselves, but I feel like this person is happy just being free, whatever that means to them. And I feel like it's emotionally free, like with the ship sailing in the background. I feel like Divine Masculine finally feels like their internal world is like available. And with the Eight of Wands in reverse, I feel like Divine Masculine can talk to you in a way that he can't talk to other people. I feel like Divine Masculine feels understood by you. I feel like you guys understand each other in a different kind of way. Like for some people, you can just look at them and you can kind of understand how they feel about something. I feel like, you guys are on the same page in terms of communication. I feel like for Divine Masculine, he's saying, there's nobody else that I want to talk to. Like, there is no one like you. And you make this person very, very happy. So I feel like they may come out and tell you this. They might write you a letter. They might send you a text, a call, or send you a video or something, a song even, like something to express. They may not say it. They might show it. You know what I'm saying? So they might do something for you that shows you how they feel about you. So for the connection in between, we have the Page of Wands and the Page of Swords. Again, I've never seen this come out before. So this connection is definitely moving on to level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, like I don't know what level we're on, to tell you the truth. But wherever we are, we're going up. Because there's just so much cool new energy that I've never seen before. So the way that you guys feel about each other is very, very innocent. It's very much like, I like you just because I like you. It's not like, oh, you have the perfect job, or, you make enough money to be with me, or you're good looking enough for me, or whatever the case may be. It's not superficial. I feel like it's kind of like, when you're in middle school, high school, you're dating somebody just because you like to spend time with them, just because you like hanging out with them. And that's how I feel. Like, the connection is really innocent in that way. I feel like there's a lot of trust here. And with the Page of Swords in reverse, I feel like moving forward, you guys are not going to have to wonder how this person feels about you, whether or not they're talking to other people. I feel like there's going to be a lot of trust. I feel like there's going to be like open book communication. See how this book is open? So like, you guys will probably have like the passwords to each other's phones. Like, it will just be a really, really trusting commitment kind of situation. That's what I think anyways. That's what the cards are saying. So we'll see where we're going next. Okay, so Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine. So we have the King of Pentacles in reverse and El Judgment card. Ooh. So with Divine Feminine and the Judgment card and the King of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like Divine Feminine right now is saying, I'm not going to settle for less, but I also don't need to have 100% in every category of my life. So it's kind of like, sometimes you have the job that you want, but you don't have the relationship that you want, or you don't live in the neighborhood that you want, or you don't have, your health is failing or something. It's like really hard to have all your categories at a high 10. And I feel like Divine Feminine is saying, you know what? If I have to have less in one category to have more in a different category, then so be it. Then so be it. Like, I don't want to be by myself. I don't want to be lonely. Could I move across the country and get a better job, probably make more money? Sure, but do I really want to be away from friends and family just to make a little bit more money, or whatever the case may be? So that's how I feel like Divine Feminine is making really good choices in her physical world, in terms of what she eats, where she lives, what her daily activities look like, where she puts her energy. And she's trying to create a sense of not only balance, but like a happiness, contentment. It's like, yeah, I don't need to have everything at 10 all the time. Okay, so let's see what Divine Masculine has to say. Yep. So Divine Masculine, we have the 10 of Wands upright and the 9 of Pentacles and reverse. So I feel like with Divine Masculine, his energy is saying that the financial burden of being alone or being by yourself is too much to bear. It's like, if you live together, you can split the bills kind of thing. And that's no reason to live together. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, life is so hard right now for everybody. And I feel like we all have to face the music one day and be like, however it was for our parents, it's just not like that for us right now. You know what I mean? And we're at an age where, unfortunately, our parents are passing away on the daily. So I know you have friends who their parents have passed away, or maybe one of your parents has passed away by now, maybe. So it's like the reality of like, I'm not going to have anybody to lean on. I'm not going to have anybody to care for me, etc. When you're younger, you think your aunts and uncles and this person, that person will always have your back. And then one day you've used up all your favors and you're just like, well, who's gonna help me now? And I feel like that's why it's so important to have a good partner, because you guys can come up with solutions together. So that's why I feel like this person looks at you as somebody who you may not be able to save the day, but you're very resourceful and coming up with suggestions and solutions. And I feel like that's attractive to this person because they have a lot going on, and sometimes they don't even have the mental capacity to actually think, to actually sit there and think. So it's just like to have you basically thinking for them is relief. Relief. Okay, so let's see. The connection in between. What's happening in the future of the connection? Let's see. Okay. So I'm hearing the word pause, and then we have the 5 of Wands. So for some reason, I feel like you two getting together is definitely going to trigger other people with this 5 of Wands. And I feel like it's going to cause conflict, that people are going to be like, on both sides, because it's the energy in between. So I feel like don't be surprised if exes try to reach out to you all of a sudden with long apologies, trying to get back with you or whatever. And same thing for Divine Masculine. As soon as anybody finds out, like, oh, you guys are actually taking things seriously, then that's when people are going to be like, all the apologies and all the stuff like that. But I also feel like don't be surprised if there is a bit of a pause in momentum moving forward with the 4 of Swords in reverse. Because I feel like something about the connection needs to rest. So like the dust needs to settle. Something has to happen here. Something's going to happen here that it might be like surprising. Like you might be like, how come I haven't heard from this person in a couple days, or did this person disappear or whatever? I don't think that is the case, but I think there might be something. Like, let's say somebody forgot to pay their cell phone bill and then their phone's disconnected for 2 or 3 days,